Welcome back to the channel, guys. We just have a little garage update for you. Sorry about disappearing for 2 weeks. Just had a lack of content and life has just been happening the past 2 weeks. But we're back. We have a ton of content coming for you guys. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. And here's the first of it.
So I got a new daily, and this is going to start our new series, cheap IS300 daily build. Well, it's not going to be too much of a build yet, but we can go over what the plans are for it later and what potential plans are for it. And but anyways, it's not just any IS300. It is a IS300 Sport Cross, which is a wagon, which is a heck of a lot more rare than a sedan IS300. It is a 2002 IS300. It's this nice, like, anthracite-ish color. Not an easy color to find. Most of them came in silver. It has a normal beige interior, which we'll go through in a little bit. I don't like it at all whatsoever.
Beige interior is ugly.
Yeah, there was an optional black interior as well, but it's a lot harder to find on IS300 wagons, especially because the seats, carpet, door cards, and everything are the same between the sedans and the wagons, but the rear seat and like all the rear paneling and stuff like that is different from the sedan and wagon, so I can't just swap stuff over. Well, I can swap certain parts over, but not everything. But yeah, that's pretty much what the car is. I got it for fairly cheap compared to what these usually go for, if you can even find one. It's been around the block a few times. It has 225,000 miles on it. Ran and drove fine home. Drove it like an hour and a half home and didn't have any issues.
Then we drove it up to Schaumburg for a car meet.
Yep. We didn't really film any of that because the car meet was dead. There was nothing good there at all. Usually that's a good car meet, which we might film that eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the IS300 Sport Cross. It's got some aftermarket kind of crappy quality wheels. Got some decent tires on it. Then I'll pass it off to Jonah and he'll let you know what we've already done to it off camera, just because it's stuff that was kind of hard to film. But yeah, Jonah will tell you what we've done so far.
So yeah, here's the color more closely. You guys probably couldn't see it back there. It is a lot better in person, though, to be honest, and also in the sunlight. We are in a small garage with limited lighting. But, as you said, we did get some stuff done to it the other day. We pretty much most exterior stuff so far. We rain-xed the windows, clay barred the outside, waxed it, just to try and clean it up, make it look better.
Just the normal wash, wax, pretty much what everybody else would do when they first get a car.
Yeah, I mean, still not perfect on the outside. There's some scratches, a couple dents, which we'll fix in an upcoming video or this video. And there's those aftermarket wheels. They don't look too bad, only if they're a bit bigger and the car was lowered. They look a lot better. The interior was trashed when we got it. I mean, it wasn't trash, but just pretty bad and gross in here, but cleaned it up very well. The dash is all covered in black stuff right there, but cleaned out pretty nice. And yeah, it's all pretty clean looking so far. Yeah, that carpet was disgusting, but cleaned out very well, actually. Seat may not need to be replaced. That possible upgrade. I'm trying to, make him do things to this car sooner.
Yeah, because it's a daily, but I'd like to do other things to it, but want to keep it a daily, and
He wants to put money into the Supra first. I don't blame him, but why could you not with this?
yeah, nice sleeper car.
But I mean, yeah, here's the hatch. Came with the blacked out instead of the, you said what, it was chrome?
Yeah,
in this inner
them
part here.
Yeah, some of them are chrome housings and the taillights, and yeah. Another thing, we clay barred it mainly because there's so much overspray just everywhere on the car for absolutely no reason. It wasn't even from this car; it was probably sitting in the body shop or something.
Probably see some on here still. Yeah, there's just a tad bit. This side was a lot harder to clay bar because we're thinking it's the original compared to the other side. It's a lot glossier and it was way easier to clean off. If you guys can say, it's you can noticeably tell it's darker on this side.
Yeah, and you'll see in a later video, like you can tell that these two paint colors don't match exactly. It's hard to see unless you're in direct sunlight, but
yeah.
And you have to really be looking for it to notice it. So it's not too terrible, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a cheap daily, and it's cheap, cheap for an IS300 wagon, sport cross, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, there's just a couple dents on the door here. Maybe you guys can see them. I don't know. But yeah, the main dents, there's a big one on the front of the hood, and then there's one right here in the wheel well, which we're going to try and fix at some point. That back seat. Back wasn't too bad. The hatch area wasn't too bad. Pretty clean.
Sorry, we have a bunch of tools in the car right now because we're planning on filming another video after this. So it's raining outside, so we brought everything over to this other garage since my garage is filled right now. But
oh, little garage update. The white right-hand drive Supra.
That car was sold. Had some issues getting it titled, so just let that one go. And there's not much I could have done about it, but didn't lose any money on it, didn't make any money on it, but it's gone. Should be going to a better home now. Doesn't bother me. I still have a Supra, and I'm sure there'll be more Supras, but
It's a Supra right here too.
yeah, could be a Supra or
Comment
swap.
Comment below if you should put a fat turbo on this thing.
Yeah, John is still trying to convince me that I should turn my daily into not so daily, but
You'll get better gas mileage if you put a turbo on it. What are you talking about?
something like that. But,
Isn't that what EcoBoost is? They better gas mileage.
But anyways, that's pretty much what we've done to it so far. Not a whole lot. Still a lot that needs to be done. And then I'll start here and just let you know what needs to happen and what we will start working on in the next video, or possibly this video. We're not sure yet, but yeah. So I guess I'll start now. Some of the stuff that still needs to be done, as John went over, there's dents in the hood, there's dents in the door dings and everything like a normal car on the driver's side.
For a car that has 200,000 miles.
Yeah, and it's really not bad for 200,000 miles on this car, to be honest. But yeah, the dents and dings need to be done first and foremost. I'd like to do LS400 front calipers on it because they're 4-piston versus these are 2-piston, and it's a cheap brake upgrade and easy. Just for now, might change that later if we build it or when we build it. Yeah, and then the wheels will be getting changed. I'm not a huge. I mean, they're a lot better than the stock wheels for now, and it kind of looks like it's had some stuff done to it. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these wheels. Not 100% sure what I'll be going with, but they're okay for now. Then the interior stains, we still need to get some of those out or throw aftermarket seats in it. And trying to think what else. Oh, it's got a slight misfire. Cylinder 1, we definitely need to replace the valve cover gaskets. big issue with 2Js, well, mainly NA 2Js, is the valve cover gaskets leak like crazy, and then sometimes the oil will seep into the valley where the spark plugs sit, and they will like disrupt the connection between the coil and the spark plug. So it causes a misfire, which is what we're thinking on this, unless there's a little bit of water in there for reasons that I'd like to not share, but mainly laziness. But yeah, that's pretty much what needs to be done with it. Possibly we'll do brakes, like just a normal like pads and rotors and stuff like that, other than the possible upgrade in the future, which may be closer. Then it needs, the scratches taken care of. Like, there's a bunch of rock chips on the hood. You can't see it because it was raining out on the way over here, but there's this huge scratch across the hood, which we'll get some touch-up paint and show you guys how to do that
the right way.
Yeah, and then the rock chips all over the hood. We're probably not going to be able to do a whole lot about that because there's so many and they're so small. It's just hard to get that out. But we'll be taking at least the dents, dings, and scratches out of this thing for now. And then I guess possible build ideas are a GTE twin turbo swap. I definitely want to swap it to a manual at some point. I'm huge into manual cars. I don't like the automatic. It's 5-speed auto. It's decent trans, but still not manual. And it'd be cool to have a manual wagon. None of these ever came in manual. The IS300 sedan, some of them came in manual. Also kind of rare. Might swap one of those trains in here, but they're kind of garbage. I mean, they can't hold up a whole lot of power. But might, not sure yet on which trains to put in there, but I'd definitely like to swap it to a manual. But yeah, as we said, the possible plans are a single turbo swap or a GTE swap, and just making it a sleeper. I've had one of these before and it just had a lot more body damage than I wanted, so I got rid of it. And it was also silver, it wasn't this color. Silver is just kind of boring and plain, whereas this is darker, it looks a little bit more sinister, even though it's still going to be a sleeper if we do GTE swap it, Supra swap it. I mean, basically a Supra wagon, but
why wouldn't you want that?
yeah, right, because right now it's just an NA2J if you don't know a whole lot about IS300s. It's just an NA2J VVTi super engine based, kind of, sort of. Not the famous twin turbo super engine because they're NA, which means naturally aspirated, which means no turbos. So yeah, that's the potential build plans for it.
Like the video if you want to see a CTSV rival right here, CTSV wagon rival.
Yep. I'd love to have a CTSV wagon one day, but
this is a lot cheaper and closer.
yep.
You could probably make more power than one too if you.
For a heck of a lot cheaper too, we can make more power. But yeah, just comment down below, share the video. If we get enough support, we'll more than happily GT swap it and do whatever we dream of doing it, and I'll still daily it if we. I mean, the support's a huge thing, guys. I mean, we're not trying to ask for money or anything. We just want support and want to see that people are seeing what we're doing here, and more people that are watching us and seeing our progress and what we're doing, and
it motivates us to want to do more.
Exactly, yeah. It's cool to have the following that we have now, but we'd like it to grow and get big if possible, just because it'd be a lot easier to afford projects for you guys and be able to show you guys some really cool content. And I mean, this would be a great road trip car, so you could GT.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we could have 700,000-800,000 horsepower, however much power we could possibly throw at this thing, and drive it around country comfortably. But yeah, pretty much the potential is endless with this car. It just depends how much support we get, and yeah, if you guys feel like sharing the video, that would be awesome. And then if you want to like, comment,
subscribe.
Yep, just go ahead and comment if you want to see a GTE swap and 6-speed swap and whatever. Yeah, just show us the love, guys, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, what do you guys want to see from this?
Yeah, for sure.
No V8 swaps. Well, maybe.
Potentially, but rather put a 2J in it, because nobody would expect this. But except for people who know what it is, and our followers, obviously.
Yeah.
Yep. And then another thing I forgot to mention is definitely have to do coilovers. It's got that dump truck stance on it right now, and it is fugly. Looks so nice lowered. I mean, it's already a fairly low car as far as like where the roof line is compared to where you are, or like how tall you are. I'm 6'1", and it's like at my chest or below my chest, so yeah, it's fairly low. I mean, very comfortable on the inside. Really good headroom on it, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, feel free to comment and everything we asked you to do if you'd like to support us, and have a great day, guys.